Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid,
Simply Cedric.
also known as David Clark.
Cedric Harris.
And as per your requests, we have reviewed the Attack on Titan Season 2 trailer. Okay, now before Cedric gets on it, let's go over to the positives.
Okay.
I think they're going to be doing a lot. I mean, they showed the Monkey Titan. Spoiler alert, they showed Ymir as a Titan. They talked about him getting the hardening ability. I'm hoping that means they're going to get as far as the Civil War, maybe, between the Survey Corps and the military police. Obviously, Krista's history is being revealed here. I mean, I read the manga. We don't review it like we used to because we stopped caring. But I do keep up with the manga, and so a lot of things they were saying in the trailer, I was kind of excited for to see finally in animation. Like I feel like at the end where Aaron was like punching at the screen, that was like Titan going, "Love me," and then the Armored Titan was us and was like, "No, you took too long."
Yes.
So, what did you think?
I would have liked it 2 years ago. It was very exciting. There was a lot of new developments that I would like to see explored. But the iron is no longer hot.
It's not. Their big problem is that they said we're waiting for the manga. Fool, get the guy who writes the manga to tell you what's coming later.
Well, I mean, if George R.R. Martin can work on HBO show and write the book, well, he's not writing the book. But just talk to the writer of the manga.
Yeah, and I think it was a dumb move to wait for the manga.
Yeah.
You should have gone forward with either an original story or have the anime slightly go ahead of the manga.
Yeah.
And the manga's going to outpace it anyway in the long run.
In the long run.
To begin with.
Yeah.
But I think what was it, 3? Was it 3 years?
3 years.
Either the 3 years of the delays, it's high. Like there's been more hyped animes that have come out since then.
Well, since it's come out, like when it came out, it was like on Mount Rushmore.
Like it just dethroned SAO.
Yes, and then but since it hasn't gotten season 2, One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Re:Zero, like all better animes. So
that aren't essentially just murder porn.
And 2 out of 3 of them got confirmed for season 2, and we're getting them in 2017.
Gundam has had like 8 million shows since season 1 of Titan.
I think all 4 episodes of Origin have come out.
I mean, they keep coming out like back to back.
Yeah.
You have. I mean, Academia, One Punch Man, Re:Zero.
Re:Zero.
All these animes have learned, put the time out there and meet it.
Yes.
Because you should be able to know. You should be able to know when you're making a product if it's going to be good or not. You don't know if it's going to be popular.
Yes.
But you should know if it's going to be good or not. And if it's going to be good or not, you should make a push to say, hey, let's start development of season 2.
Well, and you know, one of my favorite animes that didn't get a season 2, High School of the Dead. Learn from that. Why?
You can't go on hiatus. If the writer is sick or whatever, you have to be able to replace the writer. That's what they over here in America. That's what we do. If you can't do it, unless you in your contract only you can write, they'll replace you. And I think while as a writer, like for me, that would suck to be replaced if I was sick. The property can't. I'm not going to let the property die.
Yeah, the property.
I worked very hard. I mean, I'm assuming for the guy who made High School of the Dead, you worked very hard to get that property out there, and now you want to let it die into obscurity because you can't get it together. No.
Yeah. Let
someone else write it.
Yeah. Well, and like, I mean, another anime that you can draw an example from, but people don't, with Full Metal.
Yeah.
They went ahead of the manga.
And then came back and did another version.
And then did it right.
And guess what? I watched both versions and loved both for different reasons.
And the movies from both. So.
Mm-hmm. And so the first one's not canon anymore, but whatever. It was still enjoyable.
It was.
That fight between Ed and Greed, though, I love that. It was like super clear. It was great. But is Titan, are we hyped for it? I'm going to be honest with you. No. We're not hyped for it. Are we going to cover each episode? Yes. We're going to cover the episodes. Let us know. Our old Titan review episodes, if you saw it before we had to delete them, we had clips from the show but and they were marked by Kodansha, but they never struck us. But when Shonen Jump came after us, to be safe, we decided to delete all of them, which was great. But if you would like us, since we're no longer doing Shonen Jump stuff, if you would like us to talk about Titan and use clips, let us know. We will find a way to make it work for you guys. I enjoyed having the clips in there because like we showed you what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But we will be doing Titan. I just hope that it can crawl out of the hole it's created for itself.
The trench that it dug itself. Yeah.
The Titan-sized hole. But yeah, let's go down below, guys. Are you hyped for Titan still? I mean, I know some of you weren't, which is why you asked us to do this video. What are you looking forward to in Titan? Do you think this hurts the brand?
Can the brand be hurt anymore?
Because and look, it's not just the 3 years. Because if they said it was going to take that long, that's one thing.
That's one, yeah.
But on top of that, they said it was going to take a while, but they kept delaying it. They kept pushing it back. Then there was the Attack on Titan Junior High.
Oh my goodness.
That no one asked for.
They got 2 seasons.
No one asked for or wanted that.
No.
Then we got 2 movies. 2 movies.
Live action movies.
Oh, by the way, I actually took my break. I watched part 2.
I'm so sorry.
I watched Attack on Titan End of the World.
I'm so sorry.
It was so bad. Like, the guy who's not Levi, which is what we call him on the channel. We call him not Levi.
Well, he was not.
He's like, oh, our father. Like, he just said, yeah, we had the same dad. And that was never really addressed. Aaron's like, yeah, well, our dad, I will avenge our dad, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, Aaron, that military guy killed our father. And he's like, yeah. And later on, he's like, I'll kill you like I killed our father. Like, what? Like, so you did it? Even though the flashback showed the other guy doing it? And I'm just like, what is going on here?
No sense.
And then, like, the guy who threw a Titan, hashtag throwing a Titan, he was like, I'm going to bring this tower down with my strength. Now, see, people were telling me, well, the Titans are really light, so technically I guess you could if you were strong enough. How do you explain one man bringing down a gigantic stone tower with just the hooks? You going to tell me if you were that strong, the hooks would rip out first? And then he got lit up by a bunch of AK-47s, and he's like, I'm still doing it because I can. And then, like, they're like, no, guy, we don't know. Like, no, not. And then Gene, I think Gene died. Like he died at the point. I'm like, why? And then, like, Mikasa was like, oh, can I still help Aaron? Like, what? Mikasa's the kind of person like, I will slit your throat.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And I don't care what you think. I'm just going to do it. And then, like, Sasha and Armin were, like, a thing, it looked like. And I was like, this whole thing is stupid. And then, like the general guy with the Colossal Titan, I'm like, this is dumb. This whole thing. And his brother, the guy not Levi, was also the Armored Titan. And it was just stupid. But I watched it. And it was awful.
Horrible.
I felt bad. I felt like I wasted my vacation.
You might have.
It's pretty bad.
You might.
But all these things are why Titan's been hurting. It's not just the absence. It's what they've given us in the gap. You put all this time, effort, and money into this crap. You made a whole original story for high school and for the live action movie, but you couldn't make one for the anime. The one that got you to where you were.
They delayed animation, which we all know Japan can pump out animation, for 2 live action movies that they had to write, film, reshoot, and edit. That
money could have been spent elsewhere. You could have had multiple teams working on this with the money you spent on the movie. Just saying. But that's what we felt about the trailer, guys. We aren't that hyped. They're going over some cool stuff, and we will be reviewing the episodes, like last time. But let us know down below what you guys think, and let us know, are there any animes upcoming that you want us to review episode by episode? Because I like when we used to do that. It's difficult to do it, but with Cedric, we got a reliable anime watcher. I'm not saying Black Superman's not, but I am putting him on blast because he's not here to defend himself. But let us know, are there any animes coming up that you would like us to follow episode by episode? Because with Cedric, I can actually do that on a regular basis. But that's it for this video, guys. Until next time, we've been your host, Kirby Kid.
Simply Cedric.
See you later, guys.